Pre-game warm-ups are back concluded here in Milwaukee. It's the Cardinals and the Brewers. Next. MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. The finale of our series and of the first half between the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, and you can see there, these home fans haven't had much to get out of their seats about. Their guys are in danger of getting swept here at home, so they're going to be hoping for a much better effort here.
All right, EK, we'll get to Steve in a moment, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. They'll have to go to work against a tough assignment indeed, as there you see the numbers for the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Garza. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. Manuel Ojeda will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. And we are underway from Milwaukee as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 1-10.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
And here's a slider for a called strike. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. There to take it in is Jeanette for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's call upon our comparison graphic to show you how these two ball clubs match up offensively here this afternoon. Matt Carpenter will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Garza, 2 away. Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch coming. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing, and the Brewers coming to bat. Now a look at the starting lineup for Ron Renicke's Milwaukee Brewers, and it looks like this. Darryl Kyle gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Gene Segura will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Scooter Gennett will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And here's the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
One thing about our two starters, they'll both light up the radar gun all game long.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. In time to first, and there are two away.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Joe Mauer will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this could be a tough play back behind the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Nate Walker will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Walker.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Now the 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Hit hard to the right. That's slicing, just foul. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now here's the pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Number 16 will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman
Matt Adams will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ryan Braun will stride in now. He drove in his guy's lone run of the ball game yesterday afternoon. In there, 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Down the line, but this will kick foul. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The key here is a first baseman, got to be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
Aramis Ramirez will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. first offering on the way. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Let's go, Milwaukee. Yeah.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Come on, Brewers.
The 1-2 with one away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knockout pitch, but he can't find it here. I think he's going to have to challenge him 3-2.
Do it. What's up?
Fouled back. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Jonathan Lucroy will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And that'll be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and at average, it'll climb a few more points.
Carlos Gomez will dig in now, and as you can see, he enters play 5th in stolen bases in the National League. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. And there's the full list of stolen base leaders in the National League.
Come on, let's get a hit. Come on, Barry.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Let's go, Brewers. Come on.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Now just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a swing and a miss by Gomez as he's kept off base here, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Caleb Gindel will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, who move to the third with no score. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, you could see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he'd already committed himself too far, and this becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
John Jay will get his first cuts here. First pitch coming. And he'll go after the second pitch of the inning as this is on the ground over to first. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 2 outs here so far. Offensively, that's not the kind of inning you want in a tie ball game. You need to make him work at least a little bit out there.
Darryl Kyle will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And he'll just lay this one in there, 3-1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
Here comes the 3-1. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the fielder, Manuel Ojeda.
Manuel Ojeda will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Here's a ground ball now to the left side, and they are into the hit column for the first time this afternoon. It's a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. He just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Matt Carpenter will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And he takes ball 1.
Right here, right now.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Matt Garza makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Matt Garza.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Ball 1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Gene Segura will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that'll miss up and in ball 2. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Here's the 2-0. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Scooter Gennett will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
On the ground, softly back up the middle. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Joe Mauer will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, he got his fastball that time as this one sent into right center. That's a base hit. Long throw to third. And they won't get him at third as they've moved runners to the corners now with just 1 away.
But that is just picture perfect right there. You know as a hitter that you're going to want to make sure you hit it to the right side to get that runner to third base. But if you do it well enough, you get yourself a base hit to go along with it. Check it out. He lets this pitch get almost past him, but then he manages to still get good contact and send it into right field for the base hit.
Ryan Braun will dig in. He popped out his first time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Stay out of the double play.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away.
Let's go, Brewers. Here we go.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Michael Lee will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
One, 2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now a bullet back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Nate Walker will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Now the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here's a ground ball to first. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way, and that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Number 16 will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Get him down. Don't give up the run.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Come on, Brewers.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Matt Adams will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Braun is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Yadier Molina will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. Jeanette is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. He won't bat with runners on, but the powerful Aramis Ramirez will lead things off regardless when we come back. And there is Aramis Ramirez now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Aramis Ramirez.
Now the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, I don't know what more you could be looking for. I mean, that pitch is dead center in the strike zone. You must have really been looking for something else because you can't help but swing at those.
Jonathan Lucroy will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Here you go, guys.
In there for strike one. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Here he comes on 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate in show motion. You think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. First pitch coming. In there, and it's 0-1. Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. And Jay will take this one in, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top 1-0. John Jay will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
St. Louis, center fielder, John Jay.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And the fastball is lined into right field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out. And now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
Darryl Kyle will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here.
Nice work, buddy.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
Come on now, let's get a game right here.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Well, he's already doing the job on the mound, and now here, He helps himself out with the bat, too. Nice job here to get that ball down and move the runner along into scoring position for the top of the lineup to come up and drive him in.
Manuel Ojeda will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That's a tough chance there behind the plate. This is a curveball. You see him try to smother it, but this ball just eats him alive, and that's going to let that runner move over to third now on what'll be a wild pitch.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Here he comes on 2-1. Lined hard to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
Matt Carpenter will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Gets out in front of the fastball there as this is hit sharply to the right side, and it'll get on through for a 1-out hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Michael Lee will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Fastball here?
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1, you can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Gomez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Nate Walker. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And Garza's pitch count an even 70 thus far. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Line hard into left. Gindle's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cards forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Caleb Gindle will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder, Caleb Gindle.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
This is hit sharply to the left side, and that's in there. Base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Matt Garza will try it again. He flew out his first time. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
And that's exactly what you want out of your pitcher. No long at bat. Get in, get it down, and get out of there. And on one pitch, he's able to get the job done.
Gene Segura will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Lee is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Scooter Gennett will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Number 16 will dig in, 0 for 2 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, number 16.
Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Defensive swing there as this is chopped foul to the right. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And Lucroy's able to look up and put this one away for the first out.
And one thing this kid's going to find out is that everything speeds up at the major league level. Those pitches that you were on top of in AAA, they have a tendency to get on top of you much quicker now. You got to learn to adjust.
Matt Adams will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. First pitch on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
That one's in there, 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And there you get a look at his pitches by inning. You can see the count. He's at 83 for the ball game. Not a huge concern just yet, but he's starting to get up there.
Yadier Molina will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Get out of here, Cardinals.
And Garza will use the slider to his advantage at strike 1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains tied 1-1. Joe Mauer will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Lee is in his tracks now. One gone.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Ryan Braun will stand in for a 3rd time now. His previous efforts left something to be desired as he popped out and bounced into a double play. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Let's go, Ryan.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Hard hit to third. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 16,
Aramis Ramirez will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. First offering on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Here comes the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And a fastball misses there, ball four.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Milwaukee leaves 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. John Jay will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That man right there opting to stay with his starter as we start the 7th inning.
And with his pitch count where it is right now, it wouldn't surprise me if they call it an afternoon after this inning.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right, but this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Grounded, foul. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Full count pitch on its way. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Now here comes Brewers manager Ron Renicky out of the Milwaukee dugout. And the call is out. That's going to be it for Matt Garza. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. Francisco Rodriguez is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Francisco Rodriguez. 57. Rodriguez for the Brewers.
Alan Craig will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Alan Craig.
Jay not moving. Here comes the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1. Right on the corner, 2-2.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Now batting, left fielder,
Manuel Ojeda will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Jay leading off second. Now the pitch. Shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
The 2-2. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it.
Oh, and with 2 guys on already, They couldn't afford to make this any worse, but they managed to do it here by somehow turning a clear sacrifice attempt into a bunt single. That could really come back to hurt.
Brandon Kinsler will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Matt Carpenter will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow one run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
And that misses 1-1. Opposite field to left. Gindel is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
The go-ahead run has to hold there at third base. One out now. There's no gimme that they're going to get him home.
Tom Gorzolani will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out. Michael Lee will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Bases are loaded with only one out. Oh, this pitch is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And Lucroy's tag will come too late, safe at home plate.
The batter, number 7.
Zach Duke is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Pitching for the Brewers, number 59, Zach Duke.
Nate Walker will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance, and this will get all the way out into the bullpen in left center. It's gone, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 22 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Jim Henderson will come on and pitch here with one gone in the top of the 7th.
Jim Henderson.
Number 16 will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Easy batter, free swingers.
First pitch coming. In there for strike one, 0-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Go get him.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Matt Adams will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Come on, guys, let's go.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. Two out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Yadier Molina will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Brewers. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pat Nashik will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tony Cruz is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Carlos Gomez will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Sliced down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings. And he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Caleb Gindel will step in. A base hit in his last time. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, pitcher, Shim.
Chris Davis will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail 6-1. Marco Estrada will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Marco Estrada, 41. Estrada for the Brewers.
John Jay will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Center fielder, John Jay.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here at the last 2 pitches.
And he waits out the changeup there as it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a solo home run here for John Jay, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
This is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
Tony Cruz will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Tony Cruz.
And here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Fouled back. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Chance for the third baseman, Ramirez. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Manuel Ojeda.
Manuel Ojeda will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike.
Come on, get him out.
1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Fouled back. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there. And I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Just overmatched him there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1.
Now that's getting bailed out at the plate.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Now here it comes. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, he's allowed 1 home run in the inning already. Maybe he's just a little gun shy out there. It did not look like he wanted any part of that guy on 3-1, and he winds up putting him on.
Michael Lee will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, I think he's getting frustrated with his inability to get ahead of hitters. This is not the kind of guy you want to fall behind 2-0.
Put him away.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
The 3-1 is on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Trying to run one inside there on a 3-2. I mean, that's a tough take. And according to that guy on the mound, a bad take. But he didn't get the call.
Nate Walker will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts, let's take you back to inning number 7, and a big blow here as his 3-run home run accounted for perhaps the biggest blow of the ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
That man's got to be thinking, enough with the walks. Can't anybody throw a strike?
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Two men are on with 2 men out. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And the route is on now. It's a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Number 16 will look to change his fortunes. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts thus far. fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Get front here.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Brewers. Gene Segura will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Now the first pitch. And the inning will start with a chopper fouled at home plate. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
And after that 4-run inning really broke this thing open, now as a pitcher you have a luxury of going right after guys. You don't have to worry so much about making that perfect pitch. If you give up a hit, big deal. You got a cushion behind you.
Scooter Gennett will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
That's hard hit back up the middle. Oh, a tough play. Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
One heck of an effort up the middle right there. You see him dive to pull this ball in, but his momentum is taking him away from first base, and there's just no way to get enough on that throw.
Joe Mauer will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. And this is knocked down over there. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball's hit sharply, so it gets on him pretty quickly. He's able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down as an infield single.
Ryan Braun will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
And for Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. 1-2 now to the former MVP.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike three.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Aramis Ramirez will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And Nashik gets ahead with the fastball here. It's 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second.
Okay, let's get a couple of runs.
Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Casey Jansen will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Matt Adams will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Matt Adams.
Lined into left center, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
Johnny Peralta will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Johnny Peralta.
Here we go, guys.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up, so there'll be no advance, but that was not at all good.
Not much more to say here. I mean, this has just been an awful performance from these guys, top to bottom. They can't hit the ball, they can't catch the ball, and they can't throw the ball. Nothing has gone right. They got to be thinking, this one, it can't end soon enough.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. Throw into third. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only one gone.
Well, for all the line drives that get caught out there, you'll take one of these once in a while. Well, I don't know what you call this thing. A little fly ball or a little flare. But you see everybody converging on it and nobody getting there.
Tony Cruz will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And there's a fastball from Jansen as he gets ahead here, 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Oh, and he goes the other way with a fastball. He drives it out to deep right center field. And that ball is gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field as they just continue to pour it on here.
These guys, they can get you from anywhere. I mean, that's the number 9 hitter here. He's taking one over the wall. You sure don't get a lot of easy outs with this lineup.
Manuel Ojeda will try again, working on a good ball game, 3 for 5 thus far.
Ojeda.
Here's the first pitch to him. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And this is fouled straight back. Too high. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. But take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Pitch on the way. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Matt Carpenter will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Michael Lee will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And that misses for ball 1.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. Now, you can't let the emotion enter into the equation, or it'll mess up your concentration, and things will get even worse.
2-0 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Nate Walker would be next. Fouled back. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball is out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 33 on the year as this lead got even wider.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Nate Walker is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. It looks like this is going to be one of those times.
And that misses. 2-1. Plenty of home runs to go around so far as you see the elevated totals there. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he just hasn't been able to find any kind of groove out there. Hasn't been able to hit his spots. And now at 3-1, he's put him in yet another great hitting count.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Number 16 could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jason Mott will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Number 30.
Jonathan Lucroy will lead things off here in the 9th in what's been a truly forgettable ball game for this home 9, and not a very inspiring performance either.
And I guess the kicker for me is the way that these guys are responding. It's one thing to go out and get clobbered. It happens, but when you get guys going through the motions, not running out ground balls, not backing up, that's where I take issue.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Three-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Here's the full count offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. A lean, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning. Carlos Gomez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
Up next for Milwaukee, left fielder Caleb Gindel.
Caleb Gindel will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
You can do it.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
1-0 pitch now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Here now the 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fair ball chopped up the line to first. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it's always nice to end the first half in style and get that final win in your pocket before the break. Now, most of these guys can take a few days off to heal their wounds before the second half kicks off later in the week.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 15-1. So long from Milwaukee.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.